Hello and welcome back to the Sector, everybody. I am your GM, Jonathan, and I have with me Kylie.
Astrid Folstead, who now has her very own pet. And wife. That part, too.
And Louise.
Mohan, also with a wife. Why you?
Who?
Mother Doria.
And Laura.
Why'd you?
Playing Kamala Magar, who is wifeless.
Okay, we have a theme going today. Anyways, last time on Children of the Spine, the Paradise returned to the AGF with an old friend and 2 stragglers, per usual, only to find that Mother Doria has brought all of Taza back and has resumed her role as the 8th Spiral Captain. And the clocks begin to spin as we time skip through 6 years of our protagonists' lives, where Kamala unshackled Kabez, and together they all unseated a demagogue and a warlord. Astrid got married, Kay built a fleet cruiser version of the Paradise with his new girlfriend, a princess, and Mohan brokered enough alliances that pirate hunting has stopped, and most importantly, you all killed Henshithin!
Oops.
I didn't.
I did.
Also, there was the flesh mass that consumed Efidazaki, destroying the sector's most formidable knowledge base on psychics, ability to train new psychics, and this sent a rattle down the skeletons of the children of Nadrak, because that's very normal, and Mother Doria confirms that the flesh mass is the prophesized Terrans, but that's not as important as killing Henshithin. But that's where we are now, and we are actually playing a little bit of a side game here. This is based off of Dynasty, Who Will Rule the Empire. It is a very light version of that we're going to be playing. We have a bonus episode called Dynasty where myself, Luis, and Kylie actually play that game, but I love the mechanics, so I'm bringing it to our game for this fun chat that we're about to have as the Spiral Captains of the AGF. That's who we'll be inhabiting today. I will be playing Spiral Captain Eobesk Doria of Theology. She is an excess, which is doctrine, and I will also be playing Beatrice Butler of Sanguinity. She is deficient, which means she is futility.
I will be playing Marina Olias Ostra, who is the Audacity Spiral Arm Captain. She is excess, which means she is reckless, as well as Suzune Kanya. Is that Kay's mother?
That is Kay's mother.
Yeah, I'm playing Kay's mom. She is ingenuity, and she is also excess, which means that she is boorish. So, AKA, too smart for her own damn good.
I didn't write Dimitri's last name, but I'm playing Dimitri.
It is Dimitri Gurov.
Dimitri.
I'm playing Dimitri Gurov. He is in Solidarity, and he is mean, which means he's friendly. And then I'm also playing Fikos Spiros, and he's in Veracity, and he's mean, which is truthful. He values truth.
Coming from the person I know who probably lies the most.
I've never told a lie because I believe everything that I say.
Christ.
Oh, no.
I'm playing Leela Sala, who is the Spiral Captain of Partiality, and she is indifferent, which means that she's deficient, which is kind of sad because Partiality is kind of like the love branch, so she's sad. She's a widow, so.
What?
Wait, is that
She is a widow. Yeah.
No, it is?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
canon a widow.
She is
I
widow
mean, it's been so long since we did
Oh,
that.
right. Yes.
of the old leader of the secret group within
Yeah.
AGF.
Right.
I thought you just threw that in for flavor.
I did too for a second.
I didn't expect it to move that way. I just needed
Jonathan's
it a
just
little
trying
closer.
to hit Laura in the face with the microphone. It's
Yeah.
fine.
She's a Terosian, so she's like a alien bird. And her cousin is Fikos, who was one of Louise's characters, so that's kind of fun. And then my other character is Nasera Karbala. She is in the dependability branch, and she's an excess, so she is very predictable. And she used to be a freedom fighter in the Tawhide League, and she actually used to fight with Marina, which is one of Kylie's characters, over Audacity long ago. So we kind of have some beef.
Or maybe it's all water under the bridge. We'll see how it goes.
See how it goes. And she's a Mahalian.
So, the important thing to remember, other than the characters are important, but for the purpose of this game, the important thing to remember is where your person stands in excess, mean, or deficiency, because we have a little rock, paper, scissors here where people who are in excess will get to roll an extra dice against people who are in their mean values. People in their mean values are going to get an extra dice against those who are deficient, and those who are deficient get an extra dice when trying to persuade anyone who is part of the excess group. So the way this game works, or the parts of it that we have adopted from that rule book, is that we all have 10 dice in front of us, which represent the total pool of dice that we will be able to spend for both of our characters. So 10 total over 2 characters. We're all going to go around the table trying to persuade someone specific at the table to take some sort of action relating to the appearance of the Terran. Because the AGF has so much power in the sector, they feel that they have some amount of responsibility, and we're going to figure out what that is together and what the instructions to the stellar and orbital crews are going to be, and to their cluster captains as well. So the cluster, stellar, and orbital crews, all of what we decide now is going to be instruction passed down to the rest of the Alerozak Galactic Flotilla, and then we are going to jump back to our actual characters and play out what their reaction to all of this news is. So back to how we play this game. When one person decides to convince another one of a law, they are going to take a secret amount of dice from their pool of 10, and these dice will be spent. They won't be able to be used ever again. So they'll take these secret amount of dice. Their opponent will also take a secret amount of dice. And then per spiral captain, we have a pool of 6-sided dice in the middle that we can give someone in the conflict a free vote from the middle pool, which does replenish. So say that Kylie's character wants to convince Luis's character of something. She picks up some dice, Luis's character picks up dice, and then we all go around for the remaining spiral captains and we give them votes of confidence based on what our spiral captain would want to happen. They roll, and then whoever, the way the rolls work is 1, 2, and 3s are all failures. 4, 5s, and 6s are successes. And then you count up who has more successes. So whoever has the most successes ends up winning that interaction, and that law will go into play. So we've got little aids on the table that will help us. Hopefully it's easy to follow around. So are we ready to get going?
I think so, yeah.
Mother Doya speaking. I propose that we have this meeting so that we can discuss what we need to do against the Terran menace. My first proposal is that we need to investigate these children of Nadrak for what their connection is. And my reasoning for it is that the Thumstromantic Order of Zugotha Tengen has been tracing a signal of our god Zugotha Tengen for a long time. At one point, we were on Fornhagi, where all of these children were saved from. That is when our points of interest on our trekking had converged and followed back here, with few exception. There were a few other groups that were bringing apart our scanners, so we followed down those leads as well, figuring the converging lead will stay together. And we were right. It is all here. The power of our god is here on the AGF. We must figure out why. Who opposes this?
Dimitri speaking. I don't know if we should be putting our resources into investigating these children. I mean, they've been around for a while now. You know, we've never seen anything really happen with them. I mean, they are kind of
You've
involved.
never seen anything happen relating to these children.
They've accomplished a lot in these 6 years, you know? I think that getting all our resources together and banding as one would make more sense instead of trying to put all our hopes into this ragtag group of kids.
And now we will grab our dice. So we have 2 proposals on the table. One is consolidate some sort of effort around the children of Nadrak, now that they are all here.
And like you said, investigating them, right?
Yeah,
like
some sort of,
yeah.
Figuring out why the Tazo is able to trace all of the points of their god to these children of Nadrak. And also, Mother Doria witnessed, like, a good portion of you all shudder when this happened before
That's
the
true,
news
yeah.
even came in, and you all looked at each other. So she is very honed into the fact that all of these she's got that big Charlie Day wall of conspiracy shit going on, and everything finally connected to one point in her brain, and she is going to figure it out.
And Dimitri still thinks, oh, this lady's a crackpot.
Yep, because all these people know that Mother Doria is very much a she's a druggie.
Yeah. So just to clarify, my guy is Dimitri is saying we should spend more of our time actually regrouping all of the AGF and figuring out a way to attack it with with everybody, and not even pay any mind to what the origin of the children. It's
so basically ignore the children, focus on the flesh, thing.
Still use us the children because they're
part
great.
of the AGF.
Yeah, they're great,
right,
but it's it doesn't really matter they came from this weird planet.
Okay.
Where Mother Doria's point is she's so invested in the doctrine of her religion that she's essentially revealed to the rest of the Spiral captains that she views the children of Nadrak as something important to her religion.
Yeah, there could be some sort of spiritual religious power or something that's hidden in the children. Yeah.
Because they've been tracking it. She outwardly said she's been tracking the children through whatever this spiritual power is that she can measure.
It sounds like a stalker.
So now we decide, before we get votes of confidence,
Okay.
How many secret dice we are rolling. I have my secret dice.
I have mine.
Okay, now we'll just go around the table for the people who are not Mother Doria and Dimitri.
Leela Sala here. I'm pretty indifferent to this whole thing, so I'd rather have these children who cause a mess all of the time deal with it instead of my people. I'm just going to do the same voice.
They're twins.
Yeah, they're twins. Nasira here. First of all, Mother Doria, you are not very dependable. You just got back. I don't like taking orders from you, so I'm going with Dimitri.
This is fair. I'm not planning on staying long either.
God.
What? No.
Oh.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together. Okay. I'm trying to remember the voice I used for the prequel so that I can use it for Marina, but I can't.
It was just your regular voice.
It was just my regular voice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
This was
lovely.
Our prequel was pre-character voice.
Oh, okay. All right. So Marina speaking. I'm much more interested in the full frontal attack approach, so I'm going to give support to
Dimitri.
Suzune speaking. I believe that having the most information available to us, whether it involves some religious hearsay or not, is the best way to go to make sure that we have the best approach when dealing with this issue. So I will give Mother Doria a dice.
And Dimitri is mean and Doria is excess, right? So do you get an extra dice?
Yes.
Okay.
Is anyone deficient?
Yeah.
Yes.
None of mine.
I'm deficient.
Yeah, I'm going to freaking bully the hell out of you.
Oh, God.
Okay, what is... Nope, you still have to do Ficos. Who would Ficos vote for?
Ficos. I cast my vote for Mother Doria.
Oh.
I think we really do need to get to the truth of it all. Damn you. Damn you.
Start punching yourself in the face.
Beatrice Butler here. As the Spiral Captain of Sanguinity and representing futility, I am torn on what I would want to do with my own reports. The Sanguinity side of me wants to investigate them further, because if there is something, as Mother Doria is saying, to separate them from the rest of the pack, specifically for this incident, I would love to discover and foster that kind of special hope that we could have. However, I don't believe that something the size of a planet can be taken out by a measly few children, or adults now, children of Nadrak. They've done wonderful things, but I think I will have to go with this is a planetary threat. I give my vote to Dimitri.
Gimme.
And now we roll.
All sixes, all across the board. 3.
Mother Doria has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Sweet Jesus.
So Mother Doria's passes, the spiral captains agree that they need to look into the children of Nadrak and figure out what is special about them in this specific threat. So now all of the big dice that you use, put them to the side. They are dead.
And put these back in the pool.
All these small dice go back to the pool. Who has an idea first? We're just going to do one event per spiral captain.
I have kind of an idea.
Sure.
This is Nasera speaking from the Dependability branch. I think that to prepare for this threat, we should be sending representatives to all of the major capitals and all of the major clusters to start amassing a force to contend with this threat. Remember, because she was a freedom fighter, so she's like, we need to start gathering other people outside of the AGF to fight. Especially because pirates are not like being hunted to death anymore. It's still illegal, but like it's not illegal to work with them.
Yep. And even the AGF has specific alliances with other factions. So
That is my proposal. Who objects?
Marina here. I think that the element of surprise is the best way to go. I heard that. I heard that, Nasira, and I do not appreciate it. Anyway, as I was saying, I think that the element of surprise and the direct approach is the most effective, and I think why should we waste time feeling out all of these people when we can just go? We can just amass our resources and just do an all-out attack and surprise the heck out of it. And like, who knows? Maybe it's weak or weakened or something like that from whatever interdimensional bullshit it did to get here. Maybe it's used up a lot of its energy and we can have a upper hand that way. So I am opposed. I think we should just attack it.
So the two proposals on the table that are opposed to each other is one is saying gain allies and reinforcement from the rest of the major governments and the major factions. The other is saying the AGF is strong enough to do this on our own. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You want to kick us off with one of your characters, Luis?
Wait, we need to pick our
dice.
Yep, pick your secret dice.
I have picked my dice.
Pick my dice.
They're
separate.
no, my notebook.
Oh, I was going to say, you're not holding anything.
I'll hold them in my hand.
Oh, I have them like in my lap.
There's extra dice. You're hiding extra dice. It's not very truthful of you.
I'm not truthful. I'm dependable.
Dimitri, this is a tough call. I think because we have such little information about this flesh mass and it took out an entire planet. I just don't know if we have it in us to take out this thing. I think we should get some allies. Depending on the timeline, we'll have to figure out the logistics. I vote for uniting the galaxy in solidarity.
I still believe that we have a secret weapon right here with us, and we will discover what that means very soon. I am in agreement with Marina.
Yeah, baby.
Go do Tricka.
Gimme.
I've never stopped.
I'm on it right now.
Of course, you're so fucking dependable with your drug use.
That's
I
right.
know you're just bitter because I got audacity, but don't be bitter.
Who is your second person voting for?
Suzune, I think that strategically, collecting as many allies and supplies and resources as possible, even if it does take a little more time, is the smartest choice to make. And then we can have better control over how we approach and what it takes to take care of this thing. So I agree with Nasira.
Leela Salas speaking from Partiality. Nasera, you know I adore you, but I don't care about any of our allies. I think the AGF can stand on our own and that we are strong enough. So I'm going to ally with Marina.
Gimme.
Ficos voting. I think it makes the most sense to have a bigger army. I would like it to be nice and stable. I don't think we should gamble on children who are now adults.
Children who are now adults.
Keep saying that.
We need to have that on like a shirt, like merch.
Children.
Children who are now adults.
My
In
adult
parentheses.
son.
Children of Nadrak who are now adults.
Should be like in parentheses right underneath children.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm in excess. What is Marina in?
Marina is also excess.
Okay, so it's
we
fine.
are like even Steven.
And then I have Beatrice Butler to
Yep.
weigh in. Beatrice Butler here. I'm going to side with Nasira. I am not certain that we will discover anything special about my subordinates, and I would like to have a plan that inspires the entire galaxy, not just us. So I will give my vote that way.
Damn. Y'all
And
be
now
tripping.
we roll.
My hands are all sweaty.
I know mine are too.
What? How many dice did you roll?
I got one success.
One?
Fuck you, girl.
I got 3 successes.
Wow, you were committed to that one, weren't you?
I had 4 dice.
I got one. I picked 2 dice because I want to make them last.
The instruction that will be passed down is that they are going to send out emissaries to every star system to try and amass as much support as they can in this sector-wide, what is about to become conflict.
Ficos is going to propose something now. After all this discussion, I'm trying to figure out what the best thing the AGF can do. And I just don't know if these adult children can be the guardians of the galaxy.
Oh my god.
I was saving that one.
You're the worst.
But I am curious to see what would happen if maybe we put them next to the flesh mass. Maybe we can get a piece of it and research. I think we should send Mother Doria to the flesh mass and get some samples. I think we need to get samples of the flesh mass and bring it here to the AGF to study.
Does anyone have a good opposition for that, or should I do Mother Doria opposing?
It's tough because my other person is just indifferent. So she's like,
That's fine.
I don't
You
care.
can play it that way.
Yeah, I don't think either of mine would have, like, I think Suzune would agree, and I don't think Marina would feel super strongly either way.
Okay, so I'll do Doria.
I can respect where you're coming from, Spiros. However, you have taken the exact opposite path that we need to take. We must find Zugotha Ayatengan. Our god is what will be able to take down the Terran. It does not matter what the Terran is composed of. We must find its mortal enemy and make them fight.
Oh, your doctrine is confusing to me. Are the children the gods?
That is what I want to research.
All right, grab dice.
Dice have been grabbed.
Yes.
Leela Sala here of Partiality. Ficos, I know we're related and you're my favorite cousin, but I don't think this is a good plan. I agreed with Mother Doria's earlier plan to investigate the children, and I'm worried that if we bring back a piece of this flesh mass, it could endanger the entire fleet. And I love us too much to be able to endanger us like that, so I'm gonna vote with Mother Doria.
I'm banishing you from the family.
Oh, dear.
She just glares.
Suzune Kanya here. I believe that collecting as much evidence and discovering what this Terran is made of and where it comes from would help us in our attempt to return it from whence it came. So I am going to side with Fico.
Beatrice Butler speaking. I will throw my vote towards Mother Doria and her proposal. I do not believe that it is worthwhile for us to go and immediately approach this thing. It's like the others have said, it sounds extremely dangerous.
The truth is always dangerous.
So, giving myself a dice.
You bitch.
Oh, dear.
Dimitri is voting now. Going straight to the source of the problem so early when we have no information is a little too reckless for my taste. So I'm going to have to vote Mother Doria. Even though I don't think we should also be looking for her god. I don't think that's super helpful. but I don't think approaching the big lump of whatever.
Sometimes the lesser of two evils is all I aim for.
So
I vote for Mother Doria.
Nasira here of dependability. I'm going to have to agree with Fikos because I think if we can somehow harness a piece of the flesh mass, we can start to figure out more about it. And then that can be a way to predict its movements as well as we start to amass allies.
You know, Nasira, this might be the first time we actually agree on something. We should all mark this day on our calendars, my friends. I also agree that I think we should confront this thing head on. And if getting a piece of it to study is what it takes to get the ball rolling and get us moving forward, that is what I think we should do. So I am going to side with Fikos.
Copycat.
Okay, so Mother Doria is in excess. What is Fikos in?
Mean.
So I get a dice.
Oh, no.
You stupid meanies.
Oh, no.
3 wins.
2 wins.
Oh.
So we are going to try and collect a piece of the flesh mass.
Oh,
The
no.
children are going to go
The
collect.
Terrans.
Oh, God.
See, because I think regardless, there's going to be some kind of reaction. I'm just hoping it doesn't swallow us.
Oh, Hyacinth is going to love this.
Yeah.
Oh, Hyacinth is going to be so angry.
She didn't even have a vote.
Yep.
We're too low on the totem pole to vote.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, go face your worst nightmare again.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
It's been 6 years. She probably went to therapy or something.
Did we say she went to therapy? Because we definitely didn't.
No, she was definitely in therapy
Okay,
because
good.
she was in the hospital for
Oh,
a
yeah,
long
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like they're
Her,
going to take care of
whole-
multiple things, not just her physical being.
Yeah.
That's good. Marina of Audacity here. What if, so we know it came through this portal thing. We know from the children's response with that whatever mech thing that they were being attacked by, that there's this portal thing that it can come through. What if we just blow it up? Cut off whatever tether it has to our world and cut off its way back so that even if, it takes us a while to kill it, at least it can't escape back.
Who would like to oppose?
I mean, I could propose as Nasira, but I know that we also fought before, so I don't know if someone else wants to oppose her.
We have bitter relations.
I've watched Beef a lot recently, so I'm like,
My
God.
If Nasira makes the most sense to oppose, because I feel like Mother Doria could oppose to all of these.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah,
Nasira here from Dependability.
of course it's
Marina, that is a ridiculous idea. We have no idea what that could do. We don't even know if we can destroy the portal. We should be focusing on the flesh mass itself and figuring out what its weakness is and destroying it before we close the portal. Or even trying to destroy it. Because what if we destroy that portal and it destroys the entire sector? We have no idea what that power could do.
So your proposal is just don't do that. We don't have any other thing to add.
Don't destroy the portal and just focus on the flesh mass instead.
Okay.
For right now.
And it is also perfectly acceptable for your thing to just be like, no, that's dumb. And then we all vote on just nixing it.
It's just like that. We have no idea the consequences that could have.
Mother Doria here casting the vote. I would like to bring to order that I was on Tates when your Sanguinity Branch Stellar crew found me. And on Tates, the now extinct planet
Oh, yeah.
was consumed by a second portal.
I did forget all about that.
I have a feeling there are many portals. And I have a feeling there aren't many flesh masses. This planet-sized organism is not sustainable. It is likely the only one. I will vote to not destroy this technology that could possibly unlock greater advances for everyone.
Vikos is going to vote for destroying the portal.
Yes!
I think, Mother Doria, you just said there's a lot of portals probably around the place. What's one less? We could investigate the others. I think when it's safer to do so, I think we should destroy this as fast as possible.
Leela Sala here of Partiality. even if there are tons of portals, I think we should find out what happens if we try to destroy it. I'm pretty indifferent, but you know what? I'm going to side with Marina on this one. Sorry, Nasira. Don't give me that look.
Thank you. Oh, God.
Beatrice Butler here. I will throw my vote towards destroying the portals, despite how many there may be, and that this may have only come from one, and that I have further reports from my subordinates that they have run across multiple portals like this. They didn't know what they were in their reports, but scanning through them, I am now identifying other information that they have given, saying that they have run into these before. It seems like they may be on many different planets, and while we have initiatives already on the table to visit all of the different stellar systems, we might as well send an extra body to at least search for these. And I think if we can figure out how to destroy a portal or two on the way, that would bring more hope to the sector. I will give my vote over to Marina.
Dimitri's going to vote now. I think we should go ahead and destroy that portal. I don't think... Because if it's connected to it in any kind of way, maybe this will hurt it. I was reading the reports, and it said that the tentacles were coming through the portal. So who knows? It could be grounded at some other area. It might have gone through all the way. I don't know. But I think we should burn it. Burn it all down to the ground.
Like it's a spider.
Yeah.
Suzune here. I believe that limiting this thing's ability to either escape or to potentially summon friends is a good idea. I also think that finding the other portals and studying those would probably be a lot easier than trying to study the portal that's currently got a monster coming through it. So I am going to have to side with Marina, although I do think it is a little reckless.
Just taking all the dice.
Sorry. I couldn't think of anything else.
She can still roll all ones.
I probably will still roll all ones, let's be honest.
Okay, are all the votes cast?
Mm-hmm.
Who is excess, who is mean?
I am excess.
We're both excess.
You're both excess, so no dice get given for free.
Why do you think there's so much tension?
We have a lot of feelings.
And get ready to roll.
All right, are you ready, Freddie?
Yep.
Listen to all these dice.
3. You have 3 little dice.
Got a 5 and a 4 and a 4.
You win.
These are
Wow, almost did it,
It
though.
was close.
3-2.
Jesus.
Yeah, I only picked up 2 dice because I mostly did this out of spite. Like there's
that track.
like Nasira has no other reasons besides I fucking hate you.
I think anything you do is dumb.
Yep.
All right, so I had 3 and Nasira had 2, right?
So this is the fourth.
All right, so
one?
we are going
one.
to
Oh, I missed it.
try to blow up the portal the flesh mask came through.
Yep. Someone's making a trip out to Efidazaki for both collecting stuff from the flesh masks from the Terran,
Yeah.
and also to try and destroy the portal it specifically came from.
Huh.
What was the?
I wonder who that's going to be.
I don't know.
We got new guns.
What was the fourth one? The fourth thing
Oh.
we voted on?
Emissaries.
No, we're going to collect a piece of the flesh mask.
Yeah, I have investigate the children.
Oh, we're on our fifth.
This is
Sorry.
number 4.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I was like, what? Did I miss one?
No, I thought you were asking what we were on, and I'm like, we're on our 5th.
Yeah, I'm just writing them down. Yeah.
I'm going to have Beatrice Butler go last because
Okay.
she's the spiral captain for your crew.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So I think since we're putting a lot of pressure on the children of Nadrak, she should get the last attempted say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure on her branch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, which line did Eskel's group get sorted into?
Solidarity. I mean, they're all in like different
Yeah.
ones, but like very clearly the pro tags are doing
We
the most
were-
of the pro tagging.
We were pro-tagging, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, one of you guys needs to start up as the person you haven't done.
Did you have an idea? You're like,
Yeah, I
He's
got,
ready.
I got
Yeah,
a good,
you want
I got a
to
good
go? Go
one,
ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is for Dimitri, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because I already did. He goes. All right, Dimitri here, and I'm going to propose that the children, who are now adults, take over. What are we?
sanguinity.
Sanguishes.
Get out of
What?
here.
I want the children to become the new cluster captain. I think there's too much going on. I think we're putting way too much pressure on these kids. I think
you
they
want-
need to be. They need a seat at the table.
So you want them to be the new Spiral Captain?
Spiral Captain.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant take over Radko's position because you said Cluster Captain.
Yeah, no, sorry, yeah.
Okay,
I think-
but you want all of them to be a single captain? No, you want
they'll figure it
Mohan
out.
to be
Yeah.
the single captain.
Well, you know,
I see.
Mohan is the leader of that, so yeah, I guess he would be.
Ha, okay.
And that's what I'm proposing. I think, Mother Doria seems to think they're so important, and we're really putting a lot on them.
Looks like I'm opposing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really, Beatrice?
Shocking.
I've saved my dice.
We've had many a time together, even since we were part of the SPS, Dimitri.
That's
And
no hard
this is
feelings.
how you do me. And this is how you do me, Dimitri.
I have to be.
I thought we were friends.
We are, yeah, but I'm everyone's friend.
Ah, I see. So I'm going to simply say I shall not be replaced.
All in favor of replacing the. I want to promote Mohan.
I have enough control over my own branch, thank you, that I can delegate any information that they need to have to them and vice versa. As I have with the copious amount of report in front of you from every single thing that they've ever done.
Do you like how my note just says, Beatrice says no?
Beatrice does say no.
Beatrice says no.
I say yay.
Nasira here from the Dependability Branch. I think instating a stellar crew and jumping several ranks up to the Spiral Captain position would be entirely unpredictable. They're not trained for this, they're not ready, and in this time of crisis, I don't think that's a good idea, so I oppose.
Marina here. That is even too reckless for me, to be completely honest.
What?
That is
Actually reckless?
That is completely betraying any sort of semblance of good that came out of the loss of my mother and the SPS resonance. I cannot get behind just flagrantly doing that. I can't.
Oh, so Mother Doria can disappear for 20 years, come back, sit right at the table, but these kids with all their accomplishments can't jump up the ranks, huh?
Well, she still was a Spiral Captain before she disappeared.
She's whacked out of her mind on
Well,
drugs.
that's a different problem.
This is a safe space.
That's a different problem.
I need the kids for something more than bureaucracy. I am going to vote in favor with Beatrice Butler.
Damn you. Vicos also won't promote them. I hate you all.
Leela Sala here from Partiality.
Vote for me.
Dimitri, I can see what you're doing here, and I can see the love that you have for these children. And I think
Who are now adults.
We're now adults.
I love these adults.
I love these adult children.
I have seen from my late husband
Jesus.
how leaders can sometimes rise through the ranks quickly and take over and do a good job. So I'm going to vote in favor. I'm sorry, Beatrice.
Oh.
Can we still do tea time tomorrow? Don't be mad.
It 100% depends if I have my
say-
home or if I'm moving.
If you get her fired, then I don't think she's going to want to have tea with you.
This is not a question of whether Beatrice does a good job. She is a fantastic Spiral Captain. It is just circumstances.
It's all too bureaucratic for pirates. Gotta get some chaos in here.
Okay. Suzune here. As much as I agree that the children that are now adults do deserve some sort of say in what we are asking them to do, I do not think they are mature enough or prepared enough to face the leadership role beyond just themselves. Let them still have their time as children.
Mohan's
I also
28.
do not think that my child is capable of joining this little crew here, so I have to take that into consideration as well. I am going to side with Beatrice.
Mohan's almost 30.
Is that everybody?
Mhm.
I am 30, and I don't think I could handle that responsibility. So
I could.
he's gonna
All right,
find
let's
out.
roll.
All right.
3.
To 5.
No! Could you imagine?
Fucking Mohan as a spiral captain. I can't.
I just knew that this would be the one chance.
You would have retired Mohan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then
you
I would have
had
been
to complete
Beatrice.
a new character.
No, I would have taken over as Beatrice.
You'd just be Beatrice down in the stellar
Just-
crew.
Just being
Demoted.
like, all of a sudden, Beatrice is our captain, and we're all just like, the fuck is happening?
What a third arc, huh? What was that?
Jeez Louise.
Could you imagine?
All right. Okay, let's
Wow.
put our communals back here.
I'm out of dice. So use
You did use
all
all
my
of your
dice for
dice.
that.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
I thought it would have been
My dice are
incredible.
gone as well.
Yeah. I think
You were committed to living through that, weren't you?
Yep.
that would have been an incredible vote.
That, like I said, that was even too reckless for Marina. There is a limit.
I thought she would have been like all for it. Like, fuck yeah, let's be fucking reckless as shit.
So
Bring in some
one
new
thing
blood.
that Kylie forgot, because we obviously did it a long time ago and as a quick little thing, I don't think Marina would have voted for that either, because like that kind of recklessness is what got Captain Katandu killed, who was the original head of Audacity.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I do vaguely remember that.
Yep.
I should have mentioned that part, but I did. Yeah. But no, I don't. I think that would have been. I think reckless in terms of
Strategy.
audacity is still strategically reckless and not just, oh, let's put these completely incapable and uneducated and inexperienced children in the highest position of power. within our group.
Uneducated? Damn, bitch.
He's got
Tell
a lot
me
of
I'm
points in
wrong.
no. He's got a lot
Yeah.
of points in no. He's
I am-
very educated.
I'm
Taking
a
my
level
dice.
2
Spent
in
6
though.
years as in our group. That is not enough time.
He's taking night classes.
Yeah.
Anyways, who is up next?
I have one person left.
Yep.
I also have one person left.
And I have one person left.
And he wants to
I
go
don't
last,
have
so
any
it's
more
one of us.
people left.
I
Do you
have,
have something?
I do have an idea.
Okay, then go ahead.
Is this thing on? Testing. Leela Sala here, Partiality. I know that we have all been hearing reports of the rogue AI cluster in deep space. And I know it's not a higher priority right now with the flesh mass, but I think that it could be beneficial for someone to go out there and see if we can make contact and if they can help us turn the tide of this threat, because I think that's something we don't want to be fighting something on our front and then be attacked by something behind us.
Oh, yeah. Dimitri's going to vote now.
You can't. There's no one who.
No, someone has to oppose.
Ah.
Who's
Yes,
gonna vote
yeah.
immediately?
I was like, yeah, that's a freaking awesome idea. Yeah.
Who doesn't like robots?
I don't have any more dice, so I can't oppose.
No, you can. Because
Are
you
there
can
any-
be gifted
yeah.
dice.
Yeah.
Are there any today?
Yeah, who hates robots
Who hates
here?
robots?
None of us are today.
Dang.
We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Just wanted to jump in quick to invite you all to join our Discord community. If you want to hang out with us and other fans, go to bit.ly/failedcrits. That's bit.ly/failedcrits, all lowercase. You can also find the normal discord.gg link in all of our show notes. Looking forward to seeing some of you there. And now, back to the show.
So you want to destroy them?
No,
Is that what you said?
No, she wants to recruit them.
Recruit them.
recruit them
Yeah,
because
no.
Leela is part of Partiality, which is like love.
Right,
So she's
yeah.
like, I want to bring them into our family and advantage, basically.
Yeah, no.
See, I think both of my people would be on board with that. I think Suzune would be like, ooh, more time, like all the eggs in our basket and get to study them.
I would propose that maybe Suzune wouldn't think that way.
Okay.
Because Unbreaked AI have broken their programming. So, like, they're not
Oh.
controllable.
No.
Okay.
That's why I said emissary, because they're not, they're rogue.
They're their own nation at this point. They
Yeah.
are not technology.
Okay. No, I don't think I realized
I think-
that is helpful. Yes.
I think if Suzune was buffoonish, like if this was Scavenger sitting in that seat, I think he would 100% agree.
He'd be like, heck yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Suzune here. I think that if we are going to include AI that have broken their programming, we are asking for even more trouble. we cannot control them once they've gotten to this point. They are a completely unknowable entity, and I think that we would be inviting even more danger into our fold. I think that we should leave them alone, and if anything, try and figure out a way to shut them down.
And I'm deficient.
I am in excess, so you
Deficient beats excess.
Yep.
Shake that fucking die.
Ficos voting. I don't think you can really trust anyone. So I think we can go ahead and recruit the AI. Because we're sending all these emissaries out. Who's to say that any of these people can betray us? Throw all our eggs in one basket.
Thanks, cousin. I appreciate that.
Oh, wait a minute. I take my vote
No,
back.
you gave it to me already.
I sense nepotism on the board.
Mm-hmm. Nepo baby.
You have to deal with me at Christmas.
Sprismus.
Christmas.
Doya voting. This just gives me and my branch another opportunity to explore for Zugaltha, so I am going to vote to go into deep space to find these AI, and I think it will be beneficial for my cause.
Marina voting. I think that heading into deep space to find unpredictable AI sounds actually like a great idea. What could possibly go wrong?
Nasira here, they are entirely unpredictable and not controllable, so I don't think they will do us any favors. I think they should just stay in deep space. They're not hurting anyone. I don't want to poke the bear with this.
Beatrice here. I think we need as much as we can get. So let's go get those potential AI. We have things like EMPs. We have ways to deal with if something were to go wrong. If we're cautious, I think having as many people as possible against this planet-sized Terran threat is the way to go.
Dimitri voting, and I agree. I think just having more firepower, no matter how crazy it might be, it'll help us out. Or they could all just run into the flesh mass and blow up too. That'd be cool.
Sacrifice them. I think that's everyone.
I believe everyone's voted.
Mhm.
All right.
Give us those rolls.
Hands kind of full.
Me and my sad 3 dice.
Oh,
I got a 5 and a 4, though. I got 2.
2 successes.
Yep. Jesus Christ, woman.
3 successes. That
First
was
3
Wow.
successes.
With all those dice.
Wow. You had how many dice?
9.
9 dice, only 3 successes.
Damn.
It's the way it crumbles.
That's bad.
Yep.
I guess all of the votes that we've done so far have gone in favor of the person with more dice every time, but it's been close every
Yeah.
time.
I wish Mohan would have gotten promoted.
That would have been wild.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely insane. All right,
Unhinged.
we still have one more, right?
Yeah.
Kamala can't wait to go fucking see the AIs.
Yeah.
Sure, she'll love that.
Sucker. Suzune here. I propose that look more into the disappearance of the SPS resonance and Wautaka and study the portals.
Being one of the only people in this group who is not part of the SPS, maybe she doesn't believe that they died in that battle like everybody else does.
Yeah. I think if we learn more about what happened in that final battle of the SPS resonance, we could potentially have a better insight as to what is happening now. And I think knowing that would potentially give us an upper hand and give us an advantage. And Wautaka is someone who is very familiar and was on the SPS resonance for a time. And I think he could be a very valuable source of information now.
Does anyone's character think that they would inherently oppose that?
No, I don't think so. I think Dimitri and Ficos would both say, yeah, we should bring Wawataka more into the spearheading, research on how to attack and the portals and stuff. Because he was there.
I don't think my characters would argue either. Because
Okay. I think Beatrice Butler would contest then.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I think Marina would be interested in trying to find out what happened to her mother.
Yeah, and you can't fight yourself.
Yeah.
Can't spend your own dice against
Yeah,
yourself.
let me spend my own dice against myself. Okay.
I believe chasing ghosts is a wasted effort and a disgrace to those of us who were close with those who in the SPS.
Whoa!
Sorry to say that, Marina. I know that your mother was part of the SPS resonance, but I think chasing ghosts is a disgrace, and we don't have the time for that right now. We have many other things on the docket that are far more important than that endeavor. Not only that, Suzune is one of the people who exiled Waotako when he came back from this place that he believed that was Nadrak, the planet. Waotako was one of the people who found Nadrak, and she was one of the forces that led to the AGF hypostasis leaving our fold entirely. I think this is a betrayal of her own reasoning and rationale as well.
Wow. Can't I learn from my own mistakes?
Oh.
Shocked murmurs.
Man, I wish Mohan
Anyway,
would've
wow,
gotten
I feel like we're having a weird fight right now, and I don't like it.
I've got my votes.
Wouldn't it have been better if she got demoted?
I'm thinking I should have changed my vote earlier now, girl. Damn.
There you go.
You have your dice, Kylie?
Yes, I do.
We can't gift dice that are spent.
Nope.
Leela Sala here from Partiality, and I think this could be, while not a critical endeavor, it could be something worth pursuing. I know that if there was a chance that my late husband was alive, I would want to know.
Ha-ha, bitch.
Fico's voting. So what we're saying is maybe there's a possibility they went through a portal. Yeah, I want to know more about that. I'll vote for you.
Marina here. If there is a chance that the SPS resonance wasn't destroyed, I think we owe it to our former friends and loved ones to find them if they're out there.
Nasira Karbala here, and as much as I hate to agree with Marina, I think that we should be as dependable as we can for those of us who are in our fold, and I think we should at least try to find them, while not maybe focus on it just as a side mission, not as a number one priority.
a side quest.
Yes.
I have to admit, the disappearance of the SPS resonance has long been a spark of my interest. I will vote with Suzune.
Dimitri voting now. How long has the SPS been gone for now? The
10
SPS
years?
residence?
21 years, something like
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
It
They're-
was 10. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're totally toast. I don't think it makes any sense to. I'm sorry, I'm not going to beat around the bush.
They were one of our strongest.
I know, and now they've
Rude.
been gone 21 years. There's no way they wouldn't have made it back or sent some sort of signal. You know, I had full confidence in their abilities. I don't think we should waste time on it.
Casey Nova was one of the most brilliant minds in the sector.
Yeah.
He would have found a way to communicate back.
And vote for Mohan.
Oh my God.
Okay,
no.
wow.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think we need to spend any time on it. We got a more important flesh to deal with.
Is that everybody? I forgot you didn't have any dice.
I know,
Listen to my fucking jingling over here. Whee!
That's a win.
4,
No!
4,
No!
5. I got a 4. I got 4. 4!
I had one.
Still good, though.
I was wondering why you were eyeing me so hard as all of the dice. I forgot you didn't have any fucking dice.
I know.
I'm going to roll with nothing.
I forgot you didn't have any dice.
Doria's whole thing is chasing ghosts. There's no way she wouldn't vote for that. I couldn't give it to myself. I'm like, fuck, someone has to give me a dice.
Nope.
I got you, fam.
I gave him the dice.
You did.
No, I did too.
Oh, I didn't get it then. Give me that other one.
I did. I tossed it
can
over
you
there.
beat-
Yeah, no, you tossed it to him when...
Yeah. Kylie saw me. I literally just...
I know, that's the one that you just picked up.
Yeah, you didn't give me a dice. He gave me a
Oh,
dice.
you
you
did.
bastard.
I'm
You
dumb.
just handed it
Just
over.
kidding. My brain
Taking
was
credit for
like...
my dice.
I had like
I'm like,
5
hold on.
extra dice,
I'm
so
like,
you
hold on,
could
reroll.
not
You
have.
take away one of hers, give me one. I have a chance again.
All right, last but not least, Beatrice.
Court is adjourned.
Nope.
I will bring the final suggestion to order around this, since it is my crew that we are affecting, and I think that plays an integral part to what I am going to say. We are resting a lot on what we have voted on these these people, these children that are now adults. And another theme that we have is trying to recruit as many people as possible. So my proposal is that if we are resting so much of our hopes on this crew, I think each of you should enlist your crews under the AGF Paradise. I think everyone owes them to donate a crew that follows their fleet cruiser. And we can start with those of you that have other children that are now adults from Nadrak that are leading stellar crews. And we can go from there. But every branch must contribute. Who opposes?
I oppose. Leela Sala of partiality. I care too much about my crew to send them on a death wish mission with these people who are constantly being in danger and blowing up planets all of the time. I can't lose more crew. I just can't.
But you're fine sending a bunch of kids to deal with this big problem.
If it doesn't involve my crew, yes.
Wow. Selfish, aren't we?
I'm indifferent.
Are you sure about that?
I'm indifferent to them, but not to my crew.
She still is the spiral captain of love.
Yes. I oppose.
Okay, we have people voting for the opposing and people voting for donating at least a crew from every branch to the AGF Paradise.
Dimitri voting. I think that maybe having so many people onto this one ship doing this one mission, I feel like that's putting way too many resources into one thing. We have so many items on the agenda, and we need more hands here at the AGF doing things. So I think the smartest thing to do would be to not totally fill up the ship and keep our guys here at home. I vote nay.
Suzune will vote now. I think providing our support to arguably people that haven't had much say in what's happened and have a lot resting on them, we are expecting a lot from them. I think it's only fair that we contribute. I will vote with Beatrice.
Nasera here of the Dependability Branch. I believe that any crew that I send along will be strong and predictable and can help them in their endeavors, and I'd rather them succeed than fail, so I agree that we should send crew to help.
I've been advocating all along for them to all be together. It'll be easier for us to study them. It will allow me to more see what their connection possibly is to Zugaltha, Tengen, and the Terrans. I am 100% in favor of bringing the children together.
Bigos here. I think it makes sense if we're going to get a sample of the flesh mass and figure out how that interacts with the kids, to have a lot of eyes on them when that happens. I'm in favor of Beatrice. Let's send them all out there to die.
Is Beatrice mean?
Beatrice is...
Yeah, she's a big jerk.
No, Beatrice is deficient.
I'm deficient too. Okay.
Marina here. I think that it's only fair when we are asking such a large task that, everyone pool their resources and come together and help out. The more people we send, the better chance we're going to have of being successful. So I am going to side with Beatrice.
Are you ready?
Darn.
2 successes.
One success.
Oh, man.
Wow, that could have been close.
As the self-appointed keeper of the records of the Spiral Captain meetings, I will recap quickly. So we have resolved to look into the children of Nadrak that are now adults and what makes them so successful and why they seem to be centered in all of this stuff. We will send emissaries to garner armies and support from the other major factions and groups. We will attempt to collect a piece of said Terran to bring back and study. We will endeavor to destroy the portal it came from in an effort to cut it off. We will not demote Beatrice.
Damn it.
We are going to try to bring the rogue AI into our covenant here. We are going to reinvestigate the disappearance of the SPS residents. And last but not least, we are going to all send at least one crew to support the crew of the Paradise, starting with the other children that are now adults that are claiming to be from this planet called Nadrak, to help them do all of the previous things listed. Are there any corrections to my minutes?
No corrections.
No.
Hearing none, I call this meeting adjourned.
This is the story of the AGF Paradise as they sanguinely explore the stars in search of the destiny thrust upon them by those who sought to obtain calamity itself. This is Children.
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 Who are now adults.
And now we zoom back out to our players who are going to get a call from Radko and describe all of the different things that have been handed down from Spiral Captains. All of the different Spiral Captains are handing this information to their cluster captains, who are handing the information down to their stellar and orbital crews. With all of that information, you guys receive this dossier of what you're going to be doing. And before we go over what your reaction to it is, let's go over what you guys leveled up, because we have leveled up since the 6-year time skip.
Yeah.
So what did you guys all do? And then I'll recap what happened with your majorly important NPC crew.
Astrid, I'll start with my pet, my wonderful pet that I got as part of the time skip. She is a winged fox, loosely based off the Filier from Norse mythology. So she's like a dark violet and white with like kind of like glowy illuminated eyes that are kind of very like ghostly isn't quite the word I want to go for, but like
Ethereal.
Yeah, ethereal kind of. And her name is Leva. So that is my pet that I got at my wedding.
That Kremlin is
that Kremlin
infatuated
found.
with.
Yes, Kremlin discovered and was like, it's so her, and brought it back. And Leva is actually going to be the conduit for my telekinetic armory. So the on-turn action that allows me to create either a weapon or armor from telekinetic force is now going to be like basically her. I leveled up my biosign skill, so it's now 3. I got the metamorph skill, which allows me to shape my own or another willing target's physical form to a humanoid within 50% of its own mass, so I can't make anything like triple its own size or something like that. I can impersonate down to the DNA level as long as I have a blood or hair sample that like to shapeshift into someone else or shapeshift someone into someone else. So that's kind of a cool one. My health is now at a hefty 43, so I'm pretty excited about that.
And saving scores go down when you level up. So
Yes, so those went down by 1. So 6,
by
6,
2,
and 7.
because we leveled up twice.
So 6, 6, and 7. I get another psionic effort, which is nice. I got a new mech.
Yeah, everyone upgraded
Yeah.
their own mechs, and we also have a new paradise, as you heard earlier, that
Yeah.
is a fleet cruiser.
Yeah, so my mech now has the mind burner, so I'm pretty darn excited about that. Makes you have like horrific hallucinations that does damage to you psychically.
Cool. Luis?
Okay, so during the 6-year period, Mohan was getting real political and diplomatical and learning a whole bunch of stuff. So my no went up and my notice went up. It went from 1 to a 2 in no, and notice went from 0 to 1. My health went up to 30.
Woohoo!
Yay!
And then
As he sighs.
my saving throws are actually really good, though. It's a 7, 6, and a 5. So
Nice.
yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't get any new foci or anything like that. Got the new ship. Didn't get promoted, which is really,
Yeah.
really hurt. And now I'm 28.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I'm 25. I forgot. And married.
I'm not married.
Kamala, she is now 24. And all of her feathers are now black, and her eyes are also black, and she has red pupils, which is fun. My
That's
health
terrifying.
My health is now 46. The rogue has the most health. And my physical saving throws are 6, evasion is 6, and mental is 7. So that was nice. And I leveled up my program to have a bonus of 4, which is the highest you can get.
Nice.
And I also upgraded my shoot to have a bonus of 2, up from 1. So now I can shoot better. I have a better attack bonus as well. I didn't get any new foci or anything. I did get a new mech because mine exploded.
Yep.
I have a beam lance on it. I can fly. I can also fall with no damage, which is always the best. So that's fun. And I think that's pretty much
The real
it.
question, though, is did you get escape pods?
In my mech?
Yeah.
No.
I did.
Kamala is not afraid to die.
Oh,
She's died like 2 times already.
I just my thought was that as the one that can heal like your real person body, maybe not exploding in my mech would be a good choice. But anyway.
Cool. And then we have order of seniority for our NPCs.
Yes.
So we have Kay. I'm not sure we've ever explicitly gone over all of his skills, so I'll just run down them pretty quickly. He's 24 years old now. He has 1 in administer, 2 in fix, 1 in know, 4 in pilot. That is the highest score you can have.
Woohoo.
1 in shoot, 1 in trade. And he's got 2 skill points remaining for whenever you guys level up again. Is an expert with Starfarer, lets him do a bunch of pilot stuff that you know. He has Wild Psychic, which is the spatial awareness and sense the need. And then he has the Ironhide that Laura leveled him up with so that he's a little bit more hardy. He has 38 HP. His physical saves are 7. Physical is 7, evasion is 6, and mental is 6. And I believe that's all for him. So I think he got some administer, some trade, some shoot, because those were things that he didn't have before. He's a little better at those now.
Kay sounds pathetic.
Kay has more health than you.
Yep.
And Kay is the highest level star captain there is.
Yeah, that's good for him.
So Rasmus is now 26. He has upgraded his close combatant, so now he ignores all shock damage from melee weapons.
Nice.
If we haven't talked about it before, he has close combatant, he has gunslinger. I think we've talked about gunslinger before. He also has sniper, which I don't think we've mentioned.
I don't think so.
Which is he can, for an execution attack, he can roll 3d6 and drop the lowest. So he's good at that. He is now at 55 HP, so he's a pretty beefy boy. And I believe that's it. His physical save is a 6, his evasion is an 8, his mental is an 8. Yeah, nothing too much for Rasmus. He just, there was more for Rasmus. He's now a 3 for both shoot and punch and a 1 in stab. So he is pretty lethal. Then we have Hulla is now a 3 at working, like chef stuff. He's very good at it. He's got a little bit more sneak, a little bit more stab, and he has Savage Fray, which means adjacent enemies at the end of his turn who have not attacked will suffer shock damage if their AC is, I believe, if it's not 13. So he basically just whirls damage around whenever he's in a fray. We haven't used him in a fray, but those chef skills come in handy with his big old kitchen knife and his big Kiss the Cook apron. And he has 36 health. And then lastly, we have Hyacinth, who is now part of the crew. So we've never explicitly talked about any of her skills other than in the battles that we've seen. So she is a 3 in fix, a 0 in lead, a 0 in pilot, a 0 in shoot, a 3 for meta psionics, and a 3 for teleportation. So she is very powerful in the psychic department, and also she's a very good engineer. She is 28 years old. Her meta psion stuff allows her to detect psions around her and detect when powers are used. It also gives her a boost to how much psionic effort she has. She can hear and see through other psychics and gain locations and visible targets through other people's eyes, which is crazy.
I feel suddenly violated.
She has psychic static, which we do know about. It prevents use of psychic abilities. She has psychic tutelage, which means she can teach people individual psychic abilities after a full week of dedicated study.
And if we had rolled better, she would have.
Yep. So maybe we'll do that once or twice during the regular game, but that has not happened yet. Her teleport is, I will have to check, but I believe it's either 10 kilometers or 100 kilometers now, because she is a level 3 teleport. And then she also has synchrony, which is imprinting on a person or object after an hour, and she will always be able to teleport to and know the location of that object.
Little creepy.
Everything about teleporting is a little crazy. And speaking of, she has Rift Reduplication, which is, as an instant action, she can use personal teleportation, as an on-turn action, even if she's already teleported this round, and it is kind of like a lightning strike, so people cannot react in time when she just teleports to them. And she has 57 health, being the most healthy of the entire crew.
Level 3 teleportation is the personal apportation, right?
Yeah.
1,000 kilometers at level 3.
1,000 kilometers at level 3.
That's a lot. Take me with you. No, it's only by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dang. I want to go for along for the ride.
Okay, so we have everything upgraded. Do you guys want to talk about the Paradise really quickly?
It's paradise.
Sure. Well, Kay and his princess girlfriend built us...
Currently unnamed.
Unnamed. We should come up with a name for
She
her.
doesn't have a name?
I don't think we named her.
We didn't name her yet.
Skarsgård.
Her
No.
last name is Ayula, because
Yeah.
she is
Aola?
Ayula.
But yeah, so he used the Paradise's original body and upgraded it exponentially. So now we have a fleet cruiser, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's on it, Laura?
We have a spike inversion projector.
Woohoo.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew.
Also a mag spike array, because this giant ship that we have now is very weak to small fighter ships. So this weapon is specifically really good against killing those tiny ships. So, and we also, for defense, have hardened polyceramic overlay, which is great for armor. And then for fittings, we have luxury cabins.
For
Laura-
5 of the 7.
Laura advocated for those so
Every time we needed to cut
hard.
something, she was like, the luxury
Not
cabin
the luxury
It's
cabins.
the only one I will die over. And then we got a fuel scoop and hydroponic productions, which means our ship produces life support on its own.
We basically colonized our own ship that we can live on.
Yes, we did.
It's self-sustaining at
yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
We have a emissions dampener because our ship is huge, so this is a +2 to avoiding detection. We have a workshop now that automates tech repairs and that other engineers can use, like Hyacinth. We have an extended med bay because we didn't have any healing facilities at all. And we have lifeboats because, emergency spacecraft is necessary.
Always have to make sure you have enough lifeboats.
Yes. And we have boarding tubes so we can board hostile disabled ships because we are pirates and we probably want to do that. And our minimum crew we need is 50 and we can have a max of 200 people on the ship.
Awesome.
Woohoo.
Oh, and an armory.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about the armory.
Okay, so now let's go to you guys on the Paradise, the newly improved Paradise, and just jump right into it. You guys have received these instructions from Radco, and this is a list of instructions that has been giving out to the entire flotilla.
They want us to do what?
Whew.
Yeah, this kind of seems like a lot. I mean, I know we're going to have to take care of that, the thing that emerged out of, whatchamacallit, please? I've already forgotten what that non-existent planet now is called. I know we're going to have to do that, but I don't know how we're going to get close enough to it to take a piece and then come back.
That planet was called Ephidzaki, and it's right next to my home planet.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I am concerned.
Okay, oh no. Well, maybe we can help your home planet evacuate?
I'm really kind of taken aback right now that it's not even on this list. I mean, it's my mom's home planet, too.
Maybe they were just focused on the high-level strategy of this?
Yeah, that it makes sense, but I'm still just shocked about it.
Maybe they thought it was implied that planet should, evacuate. I don't know.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah.
We could quit.
Are you bitter that you didn't get a promotion?
I don't
It is
want to.
crazy that they
think
just
about
wrote right down there that Mohan
Mohan
is
doesn't
not
get
a spiral
promoted.
captain.
Yeah,
They just announced it to everyone.
I
Yeah,
know.
we could totally leave this group. we have the ship now.
We shouldn't deal with that kind of disrespect. I'm with Mohan on this.
You just don't want anyone judging you for all your plastic-wrapped manga.
No one needs to know that wasn't broadcast to the whole Flotilla.
But I could.
It wasn't
Make
a vote. It wasn't a vote.
It was reported. It was in one of the reports, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we did report
shit.
it. So the fact that it hasn't been broadcast yet is just kind of just a matter of time.
Kabbalah,
my
I thought I
friend.
asked you to not include that when Radko asked for a collection of all of the reports again. I thought, you're the comms. You could do it. You can filter for that information.
It seemed like pertinent knowledge that he should know.
It's pertinent to know what I whack off to? That's
Ew.
pertinent?
Maybe we should have redacted it now that he's put it that way. Gross.
At least only the spiral captains saw that, I guess.
It's on the bulletin board.
Now, yet.
Why'd you put it there, Mohan? It has your stamp on it.
It's a good reading list.
Mohan's recommended reading.
It's not even mine. It's
Rasmus's recommended reading. The 3 R's.
Where did you get this mugshot-like picture of me to put with it?
Oh, that was me. I took that one.
You're all despicable.
So, should we try and do these things one by one?
Should we?
Go do it
guess
all
maybe-
at once?
Is this a grocery list for us?
Yeah.
It feels like it. Well,
it feels like nobody else is doing anything but us.
maybe we should figure out which ones we're expected to do, because the whole like sending emissaries to garner armies and support from all of the major factions, I imagine they don't expect us to do all of that. I would imagine that's going to be sending some of the like, higher up crews to negotiate and like.
I believe this is a case where we should ask for forgiveness, not permission, and take that one. I can collect a lot of good foods on the way.
I will burn down the ship if I have to go to the AI deep space cluster.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either. Mostly because I'm scared of Kabbalah.
Could we re-vote on some of these?
Yeah, really.
They're taking Waotaka.
Oh, yeah.
They need
Oh,
him.
he's on our ship, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Do we get
No.
Kremlin?
They're taking me?
You're listed in here. Look.
By name?
Yeah.
Last time this was just to make fun of me, much like you've just done to Rasmus here.
Well, it says they want to reinvestigate the disappearance of the SPS resonance. So,
What?
yeah.
Did you have anything to do with it?
We watched them blow up. What are they thinking?
Do you have proof?
I mean, I thought going down to that planet and coming and telling them about it was proof enough, but they all just made fun of me and called me a mad spacer for it.
Oh, dear. Well, I mean,
I don't know how cooperative I want to be in this.
Well, we do have a hidden cargo space.
you could hide in there, yeah. Our
Oh.
smuggler's hold.
Actually, no, because if they're going to fill our ship with a bunch of spies,
Oh.
They're
Shit.
keeping tabs on us.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't like that they're going to spy on us.
But we do get all the other children
Who are now adults.
who are now adults, just like us.
Isn't it really weird how much they wrote that down in the
No,
transcript?
it's like they don't quite believe that we're now adults.
Why couldn't they just say crew of the paradise?
We're in our luxury rooms, right?
Yeah, lounging.
Yeah.
How come me and Hulla have to share?
There is only so much room.
You wanted an armory, so you got one.
He sleeps in the armory?
No, that's just what he wanted, so he
Yeah.
got an armory.
I see. I had to give something up. Fine, fine. That works.
Let's call Captain Radko and
I guess maybe see if he has a recommendation for what we should start with.
it's hard because going to the Terran, obviously there's going to be a lot of problems getting near that thing. We've all experienced these crazy.
I just have to say, I don't want to do that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, it seems like a bad idea. But then so is going to a bunch of rogue AI floating in space. I don't know how they came up with these decisions. It
Whose
seemed
dumbass ideas were these?
What have you all dragged me into?
I'm sorry. If you need to quit.
You can't quit. Who else will pilot the ship?
Yeah, none of us. Really, honestly. None of us.
I don't pilot the ship.
yeah, it's
Who
not
are you?
gay.
Oh, you're Hyacinth now, aren't you?
Oh, God.
Kay's never talked with an Australian accent.
Oh, God.
Oh, I missed it because it was so pathetic.
Oh my god! She just learned to speak. She was dead for however
I've
many
been
years.
dead.
I was mocking my husband, not.
You
Anyway.
cunt.
Hyacinth swears like a filthy sailor confirmed.
I love it. Damn.
It's an influence of the Terrans.
All right,
They're
well-
bad.
Oh, bad influences.
So, are we supposed to blow up this portal and also collect samples at the same time?
I think that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like collect sample, launch a bomb, run away.
How would we get close enough to collect a sample?
Very carefully.
Get the AI to get the sample for
Ooh.
us.
Kamala does not like that idea.
I'm much more in line with wanting to get the AI than I am going back to the fucking Terran.
Yeah. I think getting near the Terran, I agree with Hyacinth, is the worst idea. Kamala, can you put your prejudice aside for the feelings of these robots?
I will try.
Just don't shoot them. Because we don't have to let them onto our ship or anything. I don't know. I don't know what
Kamala,
they look like.
we've had a bunch of different robots around since we unshackled Cabez. Like, you're used to them. I mean, you're even warming up to Kremlin.
Oh, come on. He's not that bad.
He does stuff like that all the time.
Yeah, but most of the time he's just a really nice coat rack.
He's just chasing Leva in the background.
Kremlin, make sure if you catch her, you're nice. Okay.
I agree. I would rather an AI be crushed to death than one of our own. So maybe it is worth it.
See?
Yeah. I got a little fix in me.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you can hack them. Just no, because you're going to explode them. Do we have any other people on the crew that does tech?
No.
No!
Me.
I mean, I got fixed just from, learning how to fix the paradise and everything, but, I'm not a programmer, although I'm not entirely certain how much programming will work against an unbraked AI.
I would like to try.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. Then you can re-break them. Wait a second.
Don't torture them.
Okay, so our first step is going to be getting the AI, right? Like we've agreed that seems to be.
What about Kay's home planet?
That's a lost cause.
Yeah, as much as I'm really torn about it, I don't think there's anything we can do about that.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to go destroy the evilest thing in the galaxy.
Yeah, it's much easier to blow something up than get an entire planet's worth of people on our ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
I think we probably have to leave that up to the emissaries that are going around. Like, they're going to have to figure out evacuation plans on their own.
yeah.
We don't even know where the robots are.
Yeah, we just know they're somewhere in space.
Kamala, I have faith that you'll be able to figure it out.
She just makes a bird grunt noise.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about studying ourselves.
Right.
If they want to study us, they can come to us. We don't need to worry about the emissaries because the AGF, I am assuming, is going to send emissaries to all of the places because we can't possibly go that many places at once.
Actually, you know what? I think that we should talk to whoever's going on these emissary missions because whoever is going to be going to see the Chivrak warlords and the Principality, the emissaries that are going closest to the Terran, we should see if they can join up with us to help us either blow up the portal or get a sample. Maybe they could get the sample as we blow it up. That way it's not just us.
Yeah. Get some reinforcements.
Yeah.
Not a terrible idea.
We can't keep doing everything and blowing it up.
Ourselves.
We're definitely good at blowing up, though. We can definitely blow it up.
Yes.
Okay, so where do you want me to pilot first?
Kamala, can you scan for AI floating in space?
I will have to be much closer. Like much, much closer.
Yeah, I mean, that's just going to be, we're just going to have to point the ship out into deep space and hope for the best on that one.
We will want to get a lot of fuel reserves.
Yeah. We should swing by a lot of suns.
Okay. Where the last place that the AI was at the Astolian Technocracy, right?
Other than
He
our
was at E3,
other than
right?
our time skip, yes, you did see a lot of dead cut robots there.
Okay.
So
In our 6-year time skip, you've probably seen them everywhere because
Yeah,
dead cut
they've
was like planting them.
dispersed.
Oh,
A lot.
gotcha. Okay.
They were mostly in the top corner where the Chivrak warlords, basically, they are thoroughly dispersed through the Estolian Technocracy, the Principality of Vitir, and the Chivrak warlords, and all of their sections, not just the northern half. So the north and southern half of those are fairly well dispersed.
we could fly over down to the Estolian technocracy and then jump from there.
I think that makes the most sense. Use the known routes to get as close to empty space as we can and then, feel our way through, I suppose.
That sounds right. Yeah. Are we still wanted at the Estolian technocracy?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's the one place where you're still wanted after the time skip.
Oh, shit. And
Yeah.
it's the two closer places.
Oh, we can just go here to the Tawhide League. We can go to L8 or M8.
We could, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we have enough. Or we can go straight there. We have extra fuel reserves, and we're like super sick at warping.
I was going to say, we have our fancy pants warp technology now.
And fuel scoop.
Yeah.
Scoop some fuel from the AI?
No, from the sun or a sun.
Yeah, the fuel scoop only works when you pass through a stellar system.
Yeah.
Astrid, how was your honeymoon? I was away.
It was great up until it wasn't. So, everything was wonderful up until I got a weird shiver and a mind scrape and went, shit. And then we all got called back. So it was cut a little short, which I'm a little disgruntled about. But what are you going to do? When, the fate of the whole world rests on you and your friend's shoulders. I feel like a honeymoon is a luxury.
Just like these rooms.
Yeah, I know. The luxury cabins.
I
That was a
wish
good
I
splurge.
knew.
Well, you can't stay in my bed. That's fraternizing.
You're the captain. You can make that okay.
No.
Yeah, there doesn't have to be any. Okay.
Not if I want to not get promoted again.
I think your ship has passed on that one.
So there, what is that? N? No, M? MN? I don't know.
M8.
M8.
Mate.
Mate.
Let's go. Let's go, mate.
Matey. Arr, I'm a pirate.
Okay. Shit. Oh, wait. Do we have the crew on here already?
When do we get our
I don't know.
our new friends?
I bet they'll start coming pretty soon.
I'm calling Radko.
Yeah, fair enough.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
Speaker, phone, on in front of everyone.
There's just one. Nabear?
I believe that's the place where you guys got the Benlia flowers from.
Oh. Wow, that was so long ago.
Yeah, the bone flowers all the way back there.
Wow.
Ring, ring,
Ringling.
ring, ring.
Was there a problem with the dossier?
Dossier.
This is space. Say no.
I say it.
Dossier.
I say it in my natural accent. Are you making fun of it?
No.
You
then
yaunt me
stop.
to go over. You yaunt. Do this. The accent
You're not
that
even
we're
saying
all
words.
yearning.
All right, I gotta go.
What do you want?
Captain Radko, respectfully, what the hell is this?
You know, I kind of said a little bit of that myself, but they're monitoring my calls with you, so I gotta not chit-chat so much. What do you need?
When are our new crewmates arriving?
I'd expect that they'd probably show up in a day or two. They just need to settle whatever they're in, and if any of them are outside of the AGF, they need to come back. So, few days.
Okay, so we should do some stuff on the AGF and prepare.
Are there any instructions on what we should tackle first, or is it just kind of?
Nope, the whole flotilla got the same instructions that you did, so everybody is going to be working together to make sure that these actions are completed.
Okay.
We're going to deep space
We
first.
not aliens. AI.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot of the instructions were for deep space. If it were anyone other than Kay, I would be incredibly worried about that. I have no idea what they were all thinking when they voted on this.
Me either.
It seemed a lot smarter when we were doing it as characters. I don't know why. Now, now that we're playing.
hello. That is the disconnect between leaders and people who actually have to carry
yeah.
out the weird fucking requests.
So yeah, people don't generally just wander into deep space. So, Zugaltha speed, I guess. Is that what the kids are saying these days?
No.
Have you been indoctrinated?
I really hope not.
Half the fucking fleet has. Honestly, I'm kind of up to my wits' end with this shit.
I do like the little red hats, though, that everyone's wearing.
No.
red hats.
Jesus.
Just follow the instructions. I'm hanging up now.
Bye.
Bye.
Miss you all.
Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Beep.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay. How about then let's take care of some stuff on the AGF. We can go to the Lucky Meteor. Oh, maybe we can get some people that we want, like people that we know we can trust to join the crew instead of just randos that they send us. Maybe we can influence it so that way. Are we going to get betrayed by anybody?
Probably.
Who do we know outside of the children who are now adults from Nadrak?
Astrid's... He can walk now. Astrid's walking brother.
He's a children that is now an adult.
Of an adult.
Astrid's walking brother. Eskel?
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah,
Yeah,
Eskel.
no, he was on the island with us, Mohan.
Yeah, we can trust him. That's what I'm saying.
He's
coming
already being
anyway.
sent.
Job accomplished. Wow, I'm awesome.
So are the groups that we didn't get along with, so that'll be fun.
Can we make... Oh, no, they have to come because they're children who are now adults.
I can't with this.
I recommend we just spend our last day getting all of our supplies needed for deep space.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So as much fuel reserves as we can get, and food, and quality time with my wife.
Halashiel, I can go with you to the market.
Yes, I would
Ooh.
love to do that with you,
Shopping
Kamala.
I'm gonna spend my last couple of days here with my wife, so
Eyebrows. In your luxury bedroom.
hey.
I'm going to go around talking to some of the children that are joining us, even the hostile ones. I feel like after this much time, they're probably neutral now, I would hope.
I think we're going to have to get Krovian on our side. She was never a huge fan of ours when we were back on the island. I don't know what the politics are anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hopefully a lot of people will be excited that you're no longer dead. So there's that.
I should hope so.
Did the person who killed Hyacinth, are they still alive on the island?
Oh, man.
Are they still fucking alive?
Do we?
Who wants to roll to find out if the enemy group that
Do
is
it, do
on
it, do
the
it.
AGF is the group that killed Hyacinth, or if the enemy group that left the AGF and you guys never recovered is the one that killed Hyacinth?
Over 10, they're still here. Under 10, they're gone.
8.
8.
Whoa.
They're gone.
They're gone.
So the crew that killed Hyacinth is the one that you guys never recovered.
And that was totally not on purpose. No.
Definitely not on purpose, no.
Wow, that's wild.
Boy, oh
Yeah,
boy.
that would have been wild.
What a revelation.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'd like to find out if anybody knows anything about these AI, the best way to, if anybody's made any contact with that, if they've successfully managed to reach out, make a trade. What do AI eat? Nuts and bolts?
They destroy everything. They don't eat.
Well, I mean, they are just kind of floating in space, so.
Yeah, that's the only thing we really know about them, is that there are some that disappear. That's it.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to search,
Spoogle?
well, no, more high tech than that, to tap into some, sort of
Sping.
radar or some sort of sensor that could pick up just a large grouping of not IP addresses, but
Chatter.
yeah, electronic chatter just in one area that isn't associated with any sort of known world kind of thing.
That would probably be in the Estonian technocracy.
Yeah, which we can't really go to.
Yeah.
Shit. Guys, we fucked up.
Yeah, really bugged that one, didn't you?
I can't.
We did our best. We could go
We
there.
tried. I mean, we
they
could go
don't-
there.
They, don't recognize our ship because we have a new ship
We do have a new ship.
with a new ship tag and everything, new IDs.
This one's not stolen.
Yeah. Even though it is repurposed from the stolen one, it's not the same.
It's
And
different enough.
we're also going to have 200 crew members, so we can just send some,
And I mean, I can make us look like or at least I can make one of us look like someone else.
Yeah. We could all wear wigs.
We could all wear wigs.
Yeah, I definitely think the right call is to not use the Bioscion metamorph and to instead get cheap wigs.
Wigs and sunglasses. Yeah.
Wigs and sunglasses and baseball hats.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Do they pay Spaceball out here?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. They
Probably-
must
I
have.
would
Yeah. It's
assume
America's
so.
pastime.
Oh my god.
America doesn't exist.
It'll
Spumerica.
exist. It'll exist
America.
forever.
Gross. I don't like that.
America won.
Gross.
America forever.
Gross. Anyway, we are coming up to our
Whoa.
downfall.
America or us?
Oh, America.
Oh, no.
We're off track.
Anyway.
Yeah, what was that?
Okay. So Hyacinth and I are going to see if anybody knows anything about the AI and anybody that tinkers and does things like that.
You got it, Captain.
Break.
Woohoo! Can we roll to see how well?
Yeah, let's
this
just
goes?
roll to see how well this goes.
Yeah.
This could be fun.
2d6 shit your pants? No, that's
10.
a d6. I don't know what I'm rolling for,
Pregnancy.
but I got
Oh my god!
7.
You're only half pregnant.
Hyacinth rolled a 12 on lead to help Mohan.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
I have a fool.
And she does have a 0 in lead, so nothing gets subtracted.
Oh, you know what? +1 for Constitution, so that's brilliant.
That's a 5.
Failure. You guys did terrible getting supplies.
Oh, plus
Wow.
Rasmus. You gotta
What was Rasmus doing?
helping, right? Wasn't it you and Rasmus?
No, Hulla.
Hulla.
Oh, Hulla. You and Hulla.
Did
Oh, yeah,
Hulla
let's see
roll
how Hulla does.
Hulla can help.
Hulla got a 4 plus 3 is a 7, mixed success. So Hulla saved you a little bit.
I'm so bad at picking out food. I pick something up. I'm like, do we need this? And he's like, no. Puts it down.
But maybe, no.
You just keep looking.
We
I
could
keep picking up squid.
Yeah. It's good.
never
Only
again.
squid. All you get is squid.
Never again, Kamala.
This fridge looks really nice.
Stop it, Kamala.
Man, I really hope they don't come back with more squid. That would really suck.
Okay, just one.
We can freeze it for freshness.
What?
What do you guys want Rasmus doing?
Cleaning.
Stocking up ammo and cleaning.
Yeah, I was going to say prepping the armory, probably.
Prepping the luxury bedrooms for everyone else.
He's our maid.
He rolled a 7. He doesn't have anything in work, so that's -1 6 failure. He's just fuck these guys.
They told everyone about my hentai addiction.
Oh my god.
He is addicted.
I wore a janitor costume once. Why is this the normal now? Fuck them. I'm not doing this. I'm going to the theater.
The anti-theater.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Where are my people at?
I was going to say, don't end up like Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, no.
I don't want to know.
Rasmus in jail.
Yeah, before we leave. Okay, so I succeeded.
Yeah, you guys super succeeded because Hyacinth also got a full success.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
So we found someone that,
Reliable people.
yeah,
That's what
some
you were
very
looking for.
reliable people that are going to give us +3 to our AI.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't know what a +3 means, but
No,
you know.
I think the full success means you've like completely smoothed things over with Krovrion's
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's
I
good.
think that
Like
makes sense.
everything is water under the bridge. You know, everything that happened on Nadrak is you were just surviving, and that's how they view it.
What even happened on the track? I don't
We
know.
don't remember. We
Yep.
don't know.
Doesn't matter anymore. You're all in this together, and there's a lot of responsibility being put on all of the children who are now adults.
Yeah.
We're all in this
Children who are
together.
All right, I've accomplished what I wanted to do.
Good job.
You just find a broken mop in the paradise where Rasmus stopped
What is
sweeping.
this?
Quit and gave up. Went, not today.
Yep.
Should we head there now?
I mean, I guess once we get all of the people that are joining us, yeah, we should head there.
Yeah.
So I guess.
I mean, it said it was
skip
going to be a
like-
couple days. We can do 1 or 2 more things if you want.
I can't think of anything else.
Well, I think one more thing that we should do is once everybody gets together, I don't know if I've even seen all of them again.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just hang out.
It's pizza party.
Yeah.
Pizza party. Pizza
Yeah,
party.
y'all always talk about these pizza parties, but we've only done a few. I'd like to see a real big one now that everybody's together.
Yeah.
A 200-person pizza party.
Oh my god. Yes.
It's going to be fucking lit.
Can we make one giant pizza?
Oh, God.
One mega pizza.
We should invite Radko just for old times. Maybe he can come in disguise.
He's got a wig.
I was going to say tell him I'll metamorph him, but that's even better. No, we'll just send him a wig and an invite.
Whoa, it's just a big package.
No instructions.
Just a wig and an
Just a wig
invitation.
and just something identifying the paradise.
It's a slice of pizza.
a slice of pizza, a wig, and an invite with like 7 p.m. at the
No-
paradise.
No date, nothing.
No date, just.
Should we roll to see how well this pizza party
Oh,
goes?
God.
Everybody rolling charisma and
I don't have charisma.
That's well, charisma connect.
I got a lot of charisma and a lot of connect. Oh, and I rolled a 12. So 12. I rolled a 15.
Hyacinth's got a 10.
I got a 5.
Ooh.
Hella got a 5.
4.
Well, I rolled a 15, so
Damn.
I'm not looking forward to finding AI.
yeah.
You're just dreading it.
Rasmus got a 4.
Oh, good.
Maybe we're all just so nervous about the flesh mass and all of this stuff.
You got all whacked out on Spizza way too early in the party.
And Hyacinth still...
And Kay got a 7.
We still have the unresolved weirdness, so we're just like...
You and Hyacinth?
She knows that I had her chest piece for years.
Yeah. And then never told her.
And
Never
you
said
refused to
anything.
say anything about it, apparently.
I didn't get a chance to.
Well, you guys are now at a party.
You have had plenty
Yeah.
of time.
You are at a party where the only 2 full successes are Hyacinth and Mohan.
So this is like the worst pizza party ever.
No, we're having a good time.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
chilling. We're just like sitting there eating pizza.
Kay got a mixed success, so he's fine. He's a little nervous. He's doing all the piloting. You guys both failed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Astrid went too hard at the beginning with the pizza and is now feeling very, very sick.
Mm-hmm.
Two fulls, indigestion. Just
It's okay,
really sad.
honey. Let it out. Let it out.
I don't like this. I feel so bad. Oh. Will you hold my hair back?
I already am. Never seen someone get drunk on pizza before.
No, it's not drunk. It was too much pizza, not enough like real food.
You're lying to yourself. We talked about this. Don't do that.
Okay.
Yep. Who else wants to have a scene with somebody?
I feel like Kamala is just watching everyone have a good time and eat pizza because she has historically done that at other parties in like the earlier part of this campaign. And I feel like she's just nervous about AI and all the and like social stuff. So she's like, all right, I'm going to leave. And then she takes one step and Kremlin is right there staring at her. And she's like, holy fuck.
Crap.
Falls on her ass.
He reaches down and picks you back up.
Oh, God.
Pizza got flung and hit someone in the crowd.
Leva immediately descends on said abandoned piece of pizza and devours it.
And Kremlin starts following Leva around.
It's on one poor crew member.
Just like, oh, God,
Fox
what
attacking
happened?
this guy. Yeah.
And then Kremlin starts chasing it, and it's just a free-for-all.
That's who is it that rolled the fail? Rasmus?
Rasmus.
It was
It's
Rasmus.
Rasmus.
That's what it was. Rasmus.
No, get off me! No, stop it!
You should have cleaned better, Rasmus.
Jesus.
What about you and Hyacinth? What are you guys doing? Because you guys...
We're having a good fucking time.
Luis is interested in one of those words.
No.
That was good,
Time.
Kylie.
Myken would be on. Myken's now part of your crew, essentially. That was the otter person that you mentioned like many times in one episode that you were interested in.
I've forgotten about her.
Yeah.
So news now.
Wow.
Very short attention span, that one.
You know what? Actually, with my full success, I'm going to say that since Hyacinth is like, she doesn't do any, like, she's not the same kind of psychic that you are, right, Astrid?
No.
No.
Yeah. She does,
Teleport.
like, teleport. Can she teleport people? Yes, because that's how Henchithan died.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah, excellent. Yep, I forgot about that.
with my 15 as a success, it's going to be, we're all doing because we have this giant crew on the ship. We're like breaking it in. We're all drinking and eating pizza. I'm going to get teleported up into the air and then just do like this whole performance and like inspire all the people. So now there's no hostility. Everyone's like,
So you're going to get teleported into the air where you are going to immediately fall?
yeah, but I have perform. I'm like an acrobat and
Oh, okay.
whatever.
You're just gonna like portal fall, like
yeah.
infinite loop, but you're like doing things.
And I'm like doing all this kind of crazy stuff. And so now the whole crew is like, yeah, we can really rally behind these guys. We should vote for them to become the next
Oh my god.
star.
You are so obsessed with this.
No, but yeah, they're very they're all rallied. They're all behind us.
Nice.
They'll do whatever we want. Like die for us.
Oh, God.
I think after all that happens, Hyacinth is riding the high of like performing well and like people being friendly and like she's being able to like live again, which is fun. And it's been enough time that I think as that's happening, she sees the whole fiasco with Rasmus and Kamala and all of that nonsense going down. And
Christ.
Kamala like is still on the floor when she notices and the soul performance is done, and she walks over to pick her up. You okay? You look really out of it.
Yeah, thanks. It never stops.
What never stops?
Everything always happens to us specifically. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're telling me. I wasn't even allowed to be dead.
Ugh. Yeah, that was horrible. Are you okay now?
No, not at all. But I do have to, just chin up at some point. It's the cards I've been dealt.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Thank you. So, I'm drunk enough to ask this. Why do you keep a piece of my body on you?
Oh, no. Oh, you found out? Oh, no.
Yeah, like probably a year ago, and it really freaked me the fuck out.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. It just... Your death was the only death I could not face and process, so I just kind of kept it. I don't know.
Do you want it back?
Do you want it back?
I don't really think it'll fit anymore. It was pretty broken when it came off of my body, so I think that probably remains dead.
I should probably get rid of it then. I don't know. I was so young when all of that happened, and I missed you a lot.
I do have to say, I think I knew. There was a point where I felt like it got closer to me, but I don't really know what happened.
Oh, yeah. I tried to put it back. Oh, my God. Funny you should mention that. At one point, all of us were in this weird dreamlike state, and I, explain what happened.
Yep.
And I tried to put it back, but it did not work. It sounds so weird saying it out loud.
I can just imagine you at this party. Like, hey, do you have a piece of my body? And you're like, I was in a coma.
Yeah, Kamala has -1 charisma. She is not good at this.
Who's walking by that has the nearest drug I can take right now? That'll work.
Well, we do have a store of Troika, but
yeah.
you should probably just eat some pizza and relax. You deserve to rest.
Well, I just want to say, whatever you did, thank you, because I think it helped you win against Pythia. I don't know. Maybe it did. I don't remember being so resistant to what the scientists at Sako were doing before, but something about my connection with Pythia was dulled since that day.
I'm happy to hear that, and I'm glad you're back with us.
I'm glad I'm back with you all, too.
I'm going to give her a hug.
Now drink this. You're going to have fun whether you like it or not.
Okay. Tonight, we do not think about AIs or Pythia or anything else. We just watch Mohan dance in the air.
Whee! Woo! Macarena. Hey, there you go.
Who's doing that? I'm not teleporting him anymore.
I learned teleportation. Wow.
All of a sudden, just splats. Oops.
Yeah.
One of those little helper bots starts to walk over with a bunch of drinks, and Hyacinth just kicks it over for you.
That's how she laughs.
There you go. Feels much better, right?
I love it.
Oh, I go.
It never gets old.
Yeah, because it's a robot.
God damn it. Get out of here.
Let me see what Kay and Astrid are up to. Oh, Astrid's in the loo.
Oh, yeah.
And Kay, I'm not going to go back over there. Let's just say that they're fixing some things together.
Kay and his girlfriend.
Really getting in the gully works, I say.
Ew. Gross.
So, back to the dance floor, Kamala.
Let's go.
And I think we just see you guys having a party, and we have a little cut montage of you guys getting ready and kind of getting serious again. You know, a little bit somber in the fact that there's so much riding on you all.
Yeah.
And you guys take off and Kay cannot fail piloting in known regions, so we just get to wherever you guys need to go. It takes a few days.
There.
So we're stopping at M8 in the Bear?
Yep.
Okay, and now Kay will have to make a pilot. How many hexes to where you guys are trying to go?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 hexes, so this is going to be a 20 that he has to roll.
Can we do it in smaller increments, or?
No, because it's just going straight into deep space. He has to roll a 20?
Yep. So his +4 becomes a +8 to rolling, and we're going to treat your special spike drive as the maximum level spike drive, which is a 7, which you would also add 7. So he is adding 15 to this check.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep. I believe that's how that works. So he is adding 15 to the check. He needs to hit 20.
I was worried, but now I'm not.
Yep. That's why I'm like, we're not even rolling for in-region travel anymore. He can't fail it.
Right.
15 plus 6 is a 21.
Woo!
You guys succeed. It was close. So you guys blast out. Which space did you go to?
We are on
Deep.
K3? Yeah.
K3. So you guys fly out into deep space and pop in and out with your fancy spike drive.
The fuck?
There's a lot of turbulence.
Sure, okay.
And when you get out there is just nothing. There is hardly even light. You are having a hard time seeing, like, there's other stars around, but even the stars from the system in your sector look dim from in here. As you're piloting around, Kay is trying to use his sense of need to figure out if there's anything nearby that he can spot, but there's just nothing popping up on the radar until you hear a tink, tink, tink,
Oh, are they attaching?
tink.
Are there any lights? Can we turn on the lights out
Do
here?
we have external lights?
Yeah, I can turn on some external lights, but I don't see anything.
Come on. Do a scan of the ship and see if there's something on the hull.
Yes, Captain. Boop, boop. Beep, beep. Do I roll for this?
Yeah, why not?
Well, with program, that's a 9.
Kamala, you're noticing that some of the debris out here is metallic.
We are hitting metallic objects, Captain.
Astrid, can you see if there's any intelligent life out there?
I mean, I could get in my mech and...
Yeah, our mechs are sitting like
Heal.
R2-D2s on the top.
They're
Still?
they're robots. They're not alive.
But they're unbraked AI, so they could have gained consciousness. This is space and also fiction, so it can be whatever the hell we want it to be.
I just don't know if her power equates to like technology or
Yeah,
is it
what's the
just-
wording of your power?
Is it just organisms?
Yeah, it says sentient.
Oh.
Yeah, detect the presence of sentient minds within 2 kilometers.
Right. So if it's like a refrigerator, it won't. But if it's Kremlin, it will.
So are you going to hop in your mech and do that?
Yeah, I'm going to hop in my mech and use my neural activity sensors.
When you flick on your mech and have this scanner pop up, what you normally see when you've used this before is that it pretty much just like pops on some dots onto a radar, and they're just stagnant dots. But when you pop on the radar this time, the dots flicker in and out of existence.
I relay that information because I think Astrid is like, I have no idea what this means. I've never seen this. And so like I guess I probably communicate to that to you guys through my telepathic contact. Can I see anything like in my mech, like since it's on top of the thing? Like, do I see anything out there? Or...
You could fly around.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that since I'm in it. I may as well.
I roll a pilot.
Fuck. That's a 7.
So you detach from the paradise and you're floating around outside, and it's really it's so much more disorienting than any other time that you guys have piloted your mechs outside in space, because there's almost like no focal point. The paradise is your focal point. The paradise is the largest well of gravity here.
Mm-hmm.
There's no frame of reference for horizon or direction at all. So if you get even a little bit too far away from the paradise, you could feel yourself possibly getting directionless, especially since the paradise is not the easiest ship to spot unless you guys have changed the paint job.
Probably not.
Pink.
Pink? You want it to be pink now?
Pepto-Bismol pink.
No.
We have the sensor mass disguise, which is our ships look different at long distance, but it's still a ship.
I
No, I
assume
think
that
so.
would be if you had it turned on.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't we paint it black?
Yeah, it's black.
Yeah.
Why did we do
And you were in
that?
deep space.
Wasn't it black with like silver or something like that
Silver
on it?
trim.
Silver
Yeah.
trim.
Yeah, but the silver is reflective in darkness.
How? What? From what light?
It's a good
It
question.
doesn't.
The
it's-
lights on my suit.
Yeah.
So it is very, like, if you get disoriented in any way, you could see yourself not being able to find the paradise.
Okay, I just kind of, I'm in it. I kind of do that thing and I go, this is going to end really, really badly for me. And so I just kind of mech arm touching ship. I don't go very far.
So roll an evasion save.
Shit! That's a 17.
And you see one of these dots come on right in front of your face, like in the screen. It's right where you are. And one of these dots flickers on, and then a bunch more go and flicker on and disappear as you pull yourself back into the loading bay for your mech. And as you're doing that, you feel and hear a crunch as you grab onto the hull of the Paradise.
Like under my like mech hand?
Yep.
I think I very carefully pull my hand away so that I can like hold whatever it is and then look at it.
And inside your hand looks like a crunched up little tiny metal body.
Okay, I go back in.
You duck your head back in, you go back in, and you relay this to everybody.
They probably hear me like as soon as I see the thing, I go, nope, like across my telepathic contact. Nope, 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 nope. Don't like this. Coming back. I think I bring the little robot body with me. I don't like let go of it. So I think my mech still has it like in its hand. And I'm like, guys, I found one.
Throw it in a cage.
It's crushed.
It could come alive. Throw it in a cage.
Okay. I put
Okay.
it in a
You
cage.
demand as captain that it goes into a cage.
Yeah.
Cage it. All right, I guess.
Unbreaked AI. I don't know.
Okay, it is. You have a broken up little body of a robot in a containment cell. What do you guys do?
I'm pointing a rifle at it.
Okay.
Okay. If you're pointing a rifle at it, then I'm going to go in. I'm going to go look, tinker with it. I'm going to go look at it. I fix one and I have no two. So I'm going to see if there's maybe something.
Roll your fix.
Yeah, that I can. Yeah, like I can turn it on, figure it out. Oh, nice. That's an 11 plus my fix is a 1. That's a 12.
So that is a complete success. So as you're going in there and tinkering with this little scrap of metal, you're finding like little spots that it can kind of plug in, but it's not like you can see that all of the different plugs here and all of the different little pieces, it looks like they're cobbled together from a bunch of other wires. Like no wire stays the same color throughout the entire length of the wire. It's a bunch of little snipped bits that have been put together. And some of the areas, like you get a foot of wire that looks like it's fully intact. And then there's other areas where it literally looks like every few millimeters is snipped with a different wire. Now give me a no.
Oh, do I add my int?
Yeah, no int.
10.
You're trying to figure out if these are the Unbreaked AI from the Dead Cut clan.
Mm-hmm.
And you're following back the twisted little metal pieces until you would normally see the Dead Cut logo or whatever logo that was there. And you do follow it back successfully and find the little plate that has its serial number, its logo, etc. This is also like repeatedly scratched out and tried to merge with other little plates that had different numbers on it, and it forms a small little picture of a logo that you've never seen before. But if you were to unscramble the logo, it would be the Dead Cut clan robot logo.
It's like the robots made their own logo.
So it looks like the robots are repairing themselves or building themselves somehow, and they're also forming their own identity. So we should treat them as people. Looking at you, Kamala.
I will follow your orders.
Begrudgingly.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just need to figure out how to communicate. Morse code. Oh, it's dead. Never mind.
It's very squished.
I'm just tapping on it.
Yeah.
And you guys are just stuck in deep space looking out the front windshield of the bridge from where Kay is. He's trying to figure out where to pilot you guys. and Astrid is in her mech just watching as these little blips come in and off of her sentient scanner, and you guys are stuck out in the black with no direction as where to go other than you might be heading in the right direction. And that's where we're going to end our session with the uncertainty of a new chapter of our last chapter as you are out in deep, deep space.
I feel good.
We got some little ribbits floating around with us. So like,
Do they look like frogs? Is that what it is? Ribbits?
I don't know, robots.
Oh, robots.
Robots.
You're saying it with your
I
accent.
know. I'm just being weird. little robots floating around with us. So
Anyways, you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Did you have fun doing the voting as the spiral captains and everything?
Yeah. I like that.
It was cool because we're not the center of the universe.
Well, we
Yeah.
are because they gave us everything to do.
Yeah, they gave us a lot of work.
Well, they gave everyone the work too. It wasn't
Yeah,
just
that's
us.
true.
Yeah.
I do like that. We were like, this is a good idea. And
And then as soon as you inhabit your characters' bodies again, it's like, wow, it
What the
sucks.
fuck
Yeah,
did we
Who would do
do?
this?
These are horrible ideas. What were the other options? Promotion?
Who would decide to send children who are now adults out into the frontier?
God.
Children who are now adults.
Children who are now adults.
I can't wait to listen to that.
Oh, boy.
Oh dear.
KBB is going to be so
So confused. Oh, Kelsey and Publis are they're gonna think they're listening to the wrong show for a hot second. Anyway, speaking of them, those are some of our Discord buddies.
Yeah.
So you should absolutely join our Discord. It's bit.ly/failed crits. It's also the direct Discord link is down in our show notes, so you can go snag that. Thank you to WowBit for your use of our theme song Into the Portal, and thank you to Kevin MacLeod for our ending theme On the Shore. Look at our Ko-Fi. We have a bunch of bonus content. Me, Laura, and Kylie just did a game called Gnomesteaders,
Oh yeah.
where we got to be gnomes trying to defend our homeland.
So good.
So that was a lot of fun. And we also have live streams every month. Our next live stream is going to be on April 23rd, I believe.
I think.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
have
next
that on my
live stream
calendar.
is April 23rd. We talk about a lot of random stuff. So like all of it is related to the game, but it's just whatever we feel like talking about. We've built out some planets a little bit more that like we've never gone and visited. So that's kind of cool. Some new lore being made.
Yeah.
We ask for questions from people from the Discord, whether or not they donate for live shows or not. We still get everybody's questions in there. So yeah, it's a fun time. Come join us. We have more people joining too, which is fun. I can't wait to get to know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Alrighty, everybody. I think it is time for us to go to my birthday dinner.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah.
Yum, yum. And then eat Laura's yummy cake.
Oh,
Whoa.
It looks so good.
whoa.
Kylie.
What is wrong with you two?
And you can see that on our OnlyFans.
No,
Flicked crit.
no. I
made
hate
it-
you all. I quit.
Yeah, you
I made a
that
cake from scratch.
Oh, yeah.
Like for Jonathan's birthday. Why are
It
you
looks
two
like
perverts?
it looks like a great cake. I think we should do reverse day and eat the cake before we go to dinner.
Oh,
I am pretty hungry.
We could
What
do
time is
that.
Ooh.
It's 5:50 though.
Oh, it is kind of cool.
Oh no,
I
because
made the
food won't get there
reservation
till like 7. Yeah.
6:30.
I thought
Yeah, we should eat a little
we're
cake.
going
We're
somewhere.
gonna go have a slice of
Yeah,
cake.
but it's
Bye,
like-
everybody.
Bye. No one doesn't get promoted. And I see you stopped writing them down after that.
What's it matter anymore?
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Just eating an orange.
Feeling she just pulled it out of her purse, and this is like, there's an orange here, and I'm like, what the hell?
This is a clementine. Thank you very much.
Whatever. It's a
Eat
big
it with the
clementine.
skin on, you coward.
Yeah, do it. Just shove it all in your mouth at once, like Jonathan.
Whoa.
Before I took this out, I was like, I knew they were going to make this a fucking thing.
You look
And
so
yet you
suspicious
still
doing
did
it.
it. I know, you were like trying to be sneaky
Yeah, you were
about
like-
it.
What are you doing? And you just pulled out a clementine.
Yep.
Sidebar. Can we, for one, just like one-off record children, instead of the spine, do who are now adults, just for this one episode? Just for the one. So like we'll do the whole cluster captains, then
Who
do
are
the
now-
intro,
yep.
and it's children who are now
No
adults. Just for the one.
That'd be good.
Are you ready?
You're writing it down.
No, I'm not.
We've said it a million times.
Considering when we did the of the spine one, Laura said it differently like 4 times.
I'm not good at tempo.
Okay.
Okay.